Fishtown, going for a scoot. And today, I'm going to show you the changes underneath I-95. The thing above me, I guess that's what we should start with. That's I-95, Interstate 95. And this highway, you could take this and go all the way down, I think, to Key West, Florida. And then you can take it all the way up to Maine, right? I have driven on this highway, and I have gone, I think I've done every state that you could do on Interstate 95. Under here, what the hell was under here a few years ago? I think nothing, because the highway was here, but what they did is they knocked down and rebuilt I-95 in this area. So, what they've done is they built these, I don't know what the hell they are, just like cement things, and they got like little retaining ponds over here, and there's extra parking, which is very, very convenient in this neighborhood because there is no parking in this neighborhood. I would probably just be worried about people breaking in the cars here. But yeah, I mean, that's a big, big help for the people who live on this street. Now they have extra parking. It's also, if it's going to snow, this is a great place to park during the snowstorm. That way you don't have to brush the snow off your car. So this whole section of 95 and this over here, I guess we're going to do over here. I hope I can. It has been under construction for what it seems. God, it seems like it's been a decade. It's probably been a little bit less than a decade, but this whole area, traffic-wise, has been destroyed because of construction. So you could take this ramp up here and get on 95. That used to be, there's a lot of places to get on 95 here now. I used to hate the construction, but now seeing the end result, I'm like, okay, I'm okay with this. And even like I drive, sometimes, I'll tell you what, traffic on 95, ever since the new expansions, I think there's like a lane or two more. Traffic hasn't been horrible. I have, even like after a Phillies game, like when I drive home at 5 o'clock during rush hour, I usually take the streets, but it's harder to get through the streets than it is 95 now, which I guess is what they were trying to do. So this is like a new development in Fishtown. That's right on the river of the Delaware River in Fishtown. This is like the closest waterfront property you can get, besides like one of the yeah, no, this is definitely the one of the close. I mean, you're right on the goddamn river. If you go down this way about maybe a half a mile and you go in the woods and turn, that's where Graffiti Pier is. So Graffiti Pier is this pier where, you know, it's an abandoned railroad pier that graffiti artists graffiti in. This is called the North Bank Luxury Townhomes. The model home is now open. Yeah, I've never seen property this close to the river. So it looks like you get a garage. I think that's a law in Philadelphia. If you build a new house, you have to have one parking space in the garage. And they're still building properties here. Oh, I guess these are construction where I say it's a really big, diverse group of cars. And it looks like they got like a walkway right on the river. Wow, that's awesome. Holy Lord, look at this. And over there, that's Graffiti Pier. And they're going to have this little trail that we walk, run on the river. Wow, this is nice. Pretty nice. I know a lot of people. I've run into a lot of people who actually moved to Philly, and they used my videos as a like tips to where to move and not to move. And I would move here. I would move here in a heartbeat. Just I love being that close to the river. I can't imagine what these places go for. I wonder if I can go in and ask. It looks like they have security in here. That's probably for the construction sites. It's a pretty safe neighborhood here. Well, you know, I don't know what. Yeah, I would assume it's pretty safe here. There's nothing really here there's no reason for people to come over this far besides Graffiti Pier. Only 120 residencies are left. Let me we'll go in here. All right. I got answers. I got answers to questions. And then I got some questions to the answers. So these houses, these are 2 houses. So you own the first two floors, and then there's 2 other floors that somebody else owns. So there are 2 houses. So there's only 2 floors in those houses that you own. And they go for $600,000. In the back where I was at near the river, those houses, you own the entire building, all 4 floors. And they go for anywhere from like $1.5 million to, they say $1.2 million to $800,000. I guess it depends on how close you are to the river. So we got the answers. I was sort of right. I can't believe you don't get the whole thing. They're just skinny, tiny little row homes. And they got updated commodities, I guess. They have, you know, they have all, they got the USB ports in the walls. I guess that's like the only update. Maybe a good Wi-Fi system. Or no, you don't build the Wi-Fi. Or maybe you do. Who knows? More importantly, who cares? Not me. So back to changes. We're back here. This is the holy shit. This mall was called Port Richmond Village. It's now called Fishtown Crossings because I think Fishtown property is now worth more than Port Richmond property. And we're still underneath I-95. More parking lots, and I'm sure Pet Boys is going to be taking advantage of that parking lot. By the way, don't ever get your car maintained at this Pep Boys. I once had a flat tire. It took them 3 days to look at a flat tire. Don't go there. They don't care about you. They didn't even apologize. And that goes a long way. Say, I'm sorry, we didn't know that you just wanted us to check the air pressure. Why, when you told the girl you wanted a new tire, we didn't know. But they didn't say that. Fucking assholes. Really sad, because Pep Boys started in Philadelphia. And one of the Pep Boys is buried not too far from my house. Last name Strauss. If you ever hear of R&S Strauss, the car company, I think they're sort of affiliated with the Pep Boys. There you go. Listen, why not, right? Get yourself a cot. Oh, it looks like they got a little trail. Isn't this exciting? Starts back here. You know what I think this used to be? It used to be just one giant parking lot. So now they cut back on the parking a little bit. Not many people would park under here, if I remember correctly. And now you got a little bike trail. I like this. All right. I would pay $1 million for that house. I would. I don't know. I really would like to be that close to the river. I think that would be nice. Except when they have boom parties, they echo throughout the river. So maybe you have to deal with that. You still got to deal with the garbage that the people who pay $50,000 for their houses. Nobody's paying $50,000 for a house anymore. I like this new bike trail. This is exciting. It's better than riding your bike down Richmond Street. Definitely safer. I love it. More parking. I guess the trail ends here. And then you go on Lehigh Ave. Lehigh Ave is a street that has a bike lane. Man, bravo. Bravo. I like it. It's good because they weren't just thinking about the cars above the highway. They were thinking about the jerk-offs underneath the highway. All the little guys riding their electric scooters and bikes. Big fan, big fan. This is Richmond and Lehigh. Another part where they built underneath the highway. There you go. I'm sure. No, funeral. Oh, it's a funeral procession. Shit. Why don't you run that red light? Oh, you're in a funeral procession. Uh-oh. Yeah. They're not really marked that clearly for the funeral. Usually they have like a flag on the antenna. They have it looks like a taxi cab thing. My Aunt Eleanor, who is my dad's grandfather's sister, my Aunt Eleanor had this. I only met her a few times. She had a place in New York, I think near Rockaway Beach. I could be wrong. I was a kid, and she told me this funny story about how she went to a funeral as a child, and it was one of the first funerals where everybody had a car. They had to drive to the funeral, in the funeral procession using cars. You know how we all do that after the funeral? We play follow the leader with the dead body. So my Aunt Eleanor, she's one of the first people she's one of the first people in this procession. I don't know, maybe it was her father who passed away, my great grandfather. And the guy who was driving the car in the hearse, he ran out of gas, so he had to pull into a gas station. So she said the entire funeral procession, which was like a little bit over a half a mile long, everybody cut through the gas station to the funeral. I don't know, I like that. It makes me happy. And weird. I have a cousin who, when we go to funerals, he takes pictures of the coffin at the gravesite. And I often wonder, I don't know, why are we doing this? I don't ever want to see that. I get, maybe, I don't know. What do you do with that? You don't frame it, right? You don't frame. Every time he does it, it's always like, I always look at him and go, what are you doing? I don't say it. It's what I think in my head. Oh, shit. Sometimes I forget my family sees these things. Oh, he ain't going to see them. And so what if he does? You know what? Yeah, it's weird. Why do you do that? So right here, there's another little parking lot. You go through here. They're still doing a little bit of construction. So it's not 100% complete. Yeah, definitely not in this section. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm not even driving in here. But I like it. I like it all. Big time. I hate those houses because they destroy the view of the Ben Franklin Bridge from Graffiti Pier, but I wouldn't mind living there, you know. But I hate paying over $500,000 to have somebody stomping their foot above my, oh my God, could you imagine having someone living above you? Even when I had apartments, I only had 2 or 3 apartments. I always got the top floor because I knew how loud of an asshole I was. I don't want to give anybody else the opportunity to ruin my life. Ow, God damn it. Oh, a goddamn twig. Oh, I'm bleeding. Holy shit. Well, listen, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor. Smash that thumbs up, and while you're at it, hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out my merch. My merch, it's fire. And if you really want to help me out, there's a link below in every video to my Patreon. You get bonus videos and a postcard. And if you give me $5 or $10 a month, you get a postcard, bonus videos. You can give me $1 or $3 a month. $3, you get the bonus videos. $1, you get early previews. Look at this, pothole patrol. Look at this, goddamn parking cones in there. If you're not doing anything on Sunday morning, why not click that join button and join me for a cup of coffee here, live on YouTube. Also, if you can't make the live stream, you get exclusive foot access to the live stream a few days after it streams. I take them down, and just the members only get to see them. What a treat. And then Patreon, yeah, we get it, right? We did it, right? I appreciate you guys, big time supporters helping me out. Ride my scooter around this. Oh, what the hell is this? Sally's Nail Spa. Uh-oh. I was saying to myself, we need another nail place on Aramingo Avenue. Thank Jesus, he heard my prayers.